Right, good morning, everyone. I hope you're all fine. Can you all, those who've been on since 10:30 this morning, just comment to see if you're still here? Because today I am doing flower readings. And if you're not here, then it's a waste of my time trying to give a message to someone who's not here. So you're still here, Ruth. Thank you. Good morning, Ruth. Good morning, Michelle. Good morning, Christine. Good morning, Cornelia. So the only ones that are not here then is Izzy. If they come on later, that's fine. But I'm going to be doing flowers today. My brother brought me some lovely fresh flowers. And I'm going to start, if I may, with Ruth Goldenbark. All right? Right, let's see what we can get for you. Right. I'm going to give you this lovely pink. It is a lovely flower. It is called the spiritual flower because of the eye in the center of it. It is also a lovely flower that always points its face to the sun. And if you can see that, this is absolutely beautiful. I see the pink. The pink is for your spirituality. It also means mother love, and it also means as well family. As I look at this flower, I can see it's called gerbera, if you know what I mean, because that is what it is. And it is otherwise known as the Indian lily. And it's weird, but it is to do with because it was brought over to England from the African and Indian nations, because over there, that's where it grows freely. So Ruth, as I'm talking to you, I feel with you at the moment. I've been struggling a bit, especially with my legs. I don't know whether you've got a problem with your legs or someone in the spirit world had problem with their legs. I know as I'm talking to you, there's a sense of knowing how far I've been and how far I've got to come, then time is of the essence. I'm given the name of Louise. Hi, Tony. I know as I'm talking to you, you must have a Louise on the earth plane, and we need to send a thought out for Louise. But I have a lady here for you in the spirit world. The lady is very much a lady that would be very strong-willed when she was on the earth. She always did things her own way, and she would not let others sway her, morning Nancy, in different ways. She's very strong in the sense of knowing how far you have had to go when you was a child. So she's taking me to your childhood memories. This lady is either your mother or your grandmother. She gives me Barbara, and she also gives me as well the name of Lily. So I know they're connected. She was a lady that loved her garden, and she absolutely loved its spring flowers. She said she loved the bluebells. Now, to me, the bluebells are the most healing flower of all. And if you go around the countryside, you can see all the bluebells growing at this time of the year. They're just becoming into flower. And not only bluebells, you get the harebells and also the Canterbury bells. But I want to give you the bells because this is what your mom is saying to you. Always trust in yourself. And if you've been hearing bells in your dream state, or you've been hearing bells that are just out of focus, it is her trying to talk to you. Hello, Nina. I know with her as well, she's saying she suffered greatly before she passed to the spirit world. But she said, you have suffered as well. And she's saying about knowing yourself for who you are and knowing that you have had quite a lot going on in your life. Sweetheart, I'm also given the name of Teresa and also given June. So they are connected around you, but June the month must come in as well. The gerbera And this lovely lily, as I want to give you lilies, comes from your mom. She loved lilies. She's telling me about the stargazer lilies and also the big white lilies, which is the Aran lilies. And I love flowers because you all know that to work with flowers is a privilege for me. And my brother bought me a lovely bouquet of flowers, so that's what I'm using today. So, Ruth, I have a gentleman now with you, and he's just leaned back in his chair. And I feel that he would sit watching the television, leaned back in his chair. He didn't care what anybody else said. This is either dad or granddad. He was a man that was very, very, can I say, very stubborn, outspoken, never took prisoners. He was a man that just knew what he wanted out of life and didn't care. I feel he had problems with his chest before he went to the spirit world, because I'm feeling a pain in the back of my lung in my left-hand side. So he had problems with his lungs. He's saying the sky is always darkest before dawn. And he's saying here that you have to start to believe that you can do things in your own way. He said memories, part of life is memories. And he gives me William, maybe Bill. He gives me John, maybe Jack. And he also gives me as well the name of Brian. So I know they're all connected around you. I've asked for something special for you, Ruth. And I've just been given a plate of roast beef and Yorkshire pudding from your mum. And she said, look to the next few months where things will be better, especially when the spring flowers comes out. So look to March, April time when things will get better. So thank you for working with me, Ruth, and have a good day. Can I come to Corrine? Is it? No, wait a minute. I've forgotten again. Oh, dear me. Cornelia Dutton. Cornelia, you were second in line, so we will give you. Let me just try it. There you go, sweetheart. I want to give you this yellow chrysanthemum, and it is the button chrysanthemum. The yellow chrysanthemum always means to me memories. Also, it means September, November. September for providence and also for loving yourself, and November for grief and for remembering family. This is what this lovely flower means to me. And as you can see, it's the button chrysanthemum. As I see this, we have a few little bits on it which need removing. So let me remove them. Maybe you've been struggling a bit in the last few months, but we need to take off the rubbish because you don't need it anymore. It has a lovely, lovely scent, this flower. So I know that it is there for you. Cornelia, lady with you, mother or grandmother, comes in to bring you some coconut ice. I feel she was a lady that often made little treats for you when you was a child. She brings me also a sense of values, of knowing who you are, and says you have to learn to remember who you are. I don't know what happened in the past, but I know the past needs to be put to bed. I'm feeling as though I've got arthritis or rheumatism in my hands with this lady, so I know that is there with you. Again, I'm given Margaret, and I'm given a beautiful ring, so you must have your mother's ring. She's saying here, struggling to be, it's your gran, is it? Struggling to be the best has always been a hardship. But she's saying to you, don't struggle, do your own thing, behave yourself. I am given Carol, I am given Margaret, And I know that you have to stop worrying about who you are. You've got to start to be beholden to self. Nobody else, self. She's saying here, and whichever lady I have with you is very much a lady that is speaking her mind. She said, Cornelia, you have to stop looking to the past. Look forward. Find yourself. She's coughing now. She had problems with her chest before she went to the spirit world. Cornelia, she said, I had to give you Dorothy and Jean and Anne. And I know there's also someone, I feel, Biddy, the name Biddy. So I don't know where that comes in, whether it's a name which is, we should say, it's a name that somebody couldn't say a name, so called them Biddy. Okay, I've got a gentleman now with you, and this gentleman, as he comes forward, I feel a lot of love with this gentleman. He loved you to bits. He was a gentleman that gave his best, and I know he loved you to pieces. Okay. I feel this gentleman was either in the Air Force or the Navy. I feel he loved to walk along a beach barefoot, as do you. He's saying about being awkward in a situation. He's very much a man that loved it when it was stormy. I know that he loved you to pieces, and he's saying that he loves you. He's saying about, remember this, sweetheart, every dog has his day, and you know there's a situation where you need to do that. Presence of mind. You've had to deal with a situation where your presence of mind came in. What? Yep. He said, I have to give you a golden rose, and that is for memories. So take the love that you've been given, sweetheart. And I know at the end of the day, you will find yourself. So please take the love that is being given to you, sweetheart. And thank you for working with me. Right, Christine, marry us, please. You still here, Christine? Oh, come out, you stupid thing. Oh, good grief, this is in bits, this is. Let me take off the bits. You don't need this. I want to give you this small daisy. Can you see the daisy? You must know the name of Daisy and know why I'm giving. Oh, good grief. My throat has gone again. So there's someone around you that had problems with their throat before they went to the spirit world. Is this your mother or your grandmother that I had problems with their throat? Okay, this is what I'm giving you, is the daisy. It is quite a messy daisy, so let's put it down there. But the daisy always means spring and autumn. The lady with you is bringing you an apple crumble. She's saying about giving you peace of mind. She's saying there's a time and place for everything. But what she's saying to you is, now, morning, Michelle, there is a lovely, lovely time of change coming for you. She's very much a lady that absolutely is showing you that she loved you. She's got her arm around you in I want to say you would have been about 10, where this lady has got her arm around you, and she is saying, look, and she would make you look. She's saying about you have quite a lot to give, so give it. She's saying here, look to the end of April, beginning of May, when things will happen out of the ordinary. She's singing to you, and I know that there's a lot of love coming to you from her. I'm given Phyllis. I've just been given Mary, and I want to give you also the name of Peggy. Take the throat away. Right. Whatever you've been told, it is truth. Whatever you've been given in the past, remember, there is changes afoot. I don't know whether you're sitting in circle now, Christine. If you are, you need to follow it through. You need to get yourself some oracle cards. The oracle cards will help you to progress. As you know, I read cards. I know as well, as this lady's talking to me, she's doing a jig. She says, at long last, you have learnt exactly what I'm meaning. Okay. Gentleman here now gives me the name of John. He comes forward on a bike. I says, why a bike, not a motorbike? He says, I don't ride. I want, I don't know, but he's, I want to say he's about 5'9". He's wearing a cap. He's bringing you a bunch of roses, and the roses are white. White means to me everlasting, always. He said about knowing how far you've come, and he's proud of you. Father or grandfather, wearing a donkey jacket, worked outside, was a really, really hard worker. He has a sheepdog with him, black and white. And he's saying about know yourself, that you are important. Belonging is part and parcel of how your life has changed over the last, say, 4 years. Take you back to 2020 when things were not as they should be. I am given Bernard and Bill. I know they're connected somewhere. I've asked for something special for you, and I've been given a box of Turkish Delight. So remember what I've said to you. Things will happen in a different way. Always be yourself. All right, I'm going to leave that with you. And let's go back. Izzy's not back. Fatima, are you still here, Fatima? And Michelle Oliver, are you still here? And Tony Coppins, are you still here? Hello, Anne. Nice to see you here. Right. Right. Let's have a look. So the first one to reply was Michelle Oliver. So, okay, let's choose you a flower, Michelle Oliver. Tony Coppins, you're next. Okay. Let me give you this lovely chrysanthemum. It's only a small chrysanthemum. It is an autumn chrysanthemum, and it is a lovely colour, look. It is absolutely full of flowers. The chrysanthemums always mean to me September, providence and love. And as I said, November for grief and memories. The Chinese people, they worship the chrysanthemums, and whatever color and whatever size, they add them to their windows just to show they remember their loved ones. And I know with this chrysanthemum, I have to give you memories of past, memories of near, and memories of people that are nowhere near you. So I need to take you along the chosen pathway to find you again. I have a lady with you, and this lady, she comes forward, mother, grandmother, or an aunt. I'm given Iris, I'm given Rita, and I am given also the name of Peggy, maybe Patricia. Michelle, there is a lot of love coming to you from the spirit world. You were loved so much as a child, and just saying how much you've changed over the months and years. You've more or less stood your ground, and you know exactly what you've got to do. I feel you've got to keep going on your pathway to find you again. I'm seeing water, so you're very much a water person. I also see as well, as the ladies are standing there, they're showing me taking challenges and knowing how far you've come. There is a time of change with you, sweetheart, but you've got to believe that you can do it, because if you can do it, then you know you're getting there. You have to let go of past. There's lots of people who have asked you to help, but sometimes you feel guilty because you can't help. Never feel that guilt. You are ready and willing. You are like me. You shut people off. But I've decided to make more of my life. I cannot say it enough. Husbands were valuable. Husbands loved us, and we loved our husbands. But we have to move forward. Maybe you need someone you can talk to share your memories, because your memories are what you have. I know by shutting out the world, you're going to hurt yourself. That is why I've started to come back to work, working for spirit and allowing my emotions to keep within the boundary. It doesn't mean I don't cry. I do. It doesn't mean to say that I need to challenge myself. I don't. I have my husband's ashes right near me. I have his photograph, his last photograph that was taken in front of me. I'll never forget him because he was my savior. I loved him. But like you love your husband, you have to get on with life. The gentleman that's with you has brought you red roses. It says red roses for a blue lady. Let that healing begin from now. Michelle, show that you are stronger than what you feel you are. I am given Ray. I am given William. I am also given John and Albert. So I know they're connected around you. But those red roses are for you from your husband. And he said, I love you. Get on with life. I'm always there. You'll see me in your dreams. Talk to him. All right, sweetheart, I'm going to leave that with you and say thank you for working with me. Tony. Oh, my goodness me. I have the gerbera. Look. Isn't it a lovely colour? It is in between. It is so beautiful. Yet it's just about giving up the ghost. But the gerbera is the spiritual flower of learning, and your eye is quite open. So probably you need a circle that can help you to progress, or you can find something on a spiritual nature to help you. But I know this lovely flower is for you. Can you see the eye open? The gerbera, the African daisy, it grows in abundance. But we're lucky if we can grow a few. Tony, I feel with you. This is how I feel. You're in a cocoon. There's no thing to open. You're not letting yourself free. I need you to get that freedom again. Although you're learning, to you, you're not learning fast enough. You want to find you again. But I know at the end of the day, whatever you do, this is a time of change. The changes will be once you can manifest the love from spirit that you're giving. The circles you're in, ask them to give you the information you need. As I've said so many times, knowing yourself, it's like that song, knowing you, knowing me. Yeah. So you have to know yourself and understand what spirit is saying to you, because they are there to help. You've got a lady with you, and this lady, she comes forward, is mother or grandmother. She's a lovely lady that gave so much of herself. And before she passed, she was very much in pain. But you sat with her and you helped her through. And that was the things, what she's saying. She's saying, look to late June, where things will make the changes around you. Listen to your intuition. If it is said that you are struggling, then say to yourself, allow me to understand what you're saying. I am given Rose, Anne, Jean, and Margaret. As I said so many times, read The Way of the Peaceful Warrior. That helps you to overcome all difficulties. Know at the end of the day, you are important. Tony, I have a gentleman with you. This gentleman's 5'10" in height. I feel he was in the army. He struggled a lot before he went to the spirit world. He was a strong man. He gave so much of himself. And he's just saying to you, pleasure is in the knowing. Pleasure is also for those who learn. I am given Wilfred. I am given also Dennis. And I am given as well the name of Patrick. So Tony, I know you know the people around you, they're looking after you and they're saying, take things easy. So at the end of the day, believe in yourself. And you are given a lovely, lovely pink rose. And the pink rose is for maternal and also for family. So take that love. Can I say thank you for working with me? All right, let's go back up. We haven't got Izzy. We haven't got Fatima. We haven't got... Okay. Nancy Barbosa, are you still here? Nina Taylor, are you still here? Sally Bly, are you still here? Annette Williams, are you still here? Let's see whoever is still here. Ann Thomas, are you still there? Can we see Nancy Barbarossa? That was the first one. So Nancy, I'm coming to you, please. All the rest of you can just let me know that you're still here. Right, Nancy, I'm giving you the button chrysanthemums. You're next, Nina. As I look at these are given to you for September and for November. It's about loving yourself, these flowers today. And I feel as I take the rubbish off, if I can remove your rubbish, then I am on the right track. This lovely yellow, more or less nearly green this is, I just feel that I want to give you a push in the right direction. Hi, Angel. Hi, Joe. I know as I'm looking at this flower that I just need to give you some strength because I feel the strength is what's needed around you at the moment. I'm hearing precious memories. So memories you need. Maybe you've forgotten quite a lot, but I want to say it will come back to you in its own time. Time to shut the door. You don't need that past anymore. You need to come to you now and show how strong you are. Your strength is in your knowledge. Your strength is in what you know. But I know at the end of the day, you are stronger than what you think you are. Nancy, I have a lady with you. And this lady, she comes forward. I feel her name is Nancy as well. So this lady is who you were named after. Nancy, Margaret, and also I want to give you Peggy. I know these ladies are around you and I know they bring you peace and they say to you, this is what you need, inner peace. Don't forget that you're Nancy Barbarossa. You are absolutely ready for the next step. Nancy, there is a strong bond with you with these ladies. So I want to say, mother, grandmother, auntie, I know they were collected around you. They are saying about remembering the past as it was, but remembering what is going on now is the best. I heard the healing hymn, Gracious Spirit of thy goodness, send our healing light. And I want you to send the healing to yourself because I feel it's needed at the moment. Precious memories. That is part and parcel of what your life is at the moment. Memories. And I heard that song, memories are made of this. And I know as I'm talking to you, sweetheart, there is a lot of love coming to you from the spirit world. I know as I'm talking to you, sweetheart, there is a time where we need to make that chance work. I have a gentleman with you, husband, father, or brother. He was a bit of a joker of the pack. He never stopped. He was a busy man, always out and about doing things his own way. But I know at the end of the day, whatever happened with him in the past, he never forgot that he had so much love for you. I know that he wants to bring you a lovely, lovely bowl of cherries. And he said about the cherries, you must remember, life has never been a bowl of cherries, but your cherries are part and parcel of what he's giving you. He's saying about knowing when to give up and when to stay. He's just telling you, Barbara, that you have the gift, use it well. He's also saying as well, I have to give you some beautiful gladiolis. And I know gladiolis are for August. They also mean liberty. And they're just saying to you, know yourself. I'm going to leave that with you. And can I come to Nina, please? Nina, I told you I was coming to you next, Nina Taylor. Okay. And after that, I'm going to Ann Thomas. Okay, so Nina Taylor. Nina, I'm giving you the gerbera. Look at that beautiful colour. It's quite a strong flower. It stands up straight, and it's like you. You always stand your ground. And I feel as though this is what's needed around you at the moment. This flower also means to you that you have the gift and you must use it. As I stroke these petals, it comes up that the eye is quite open. So you see spirit, you feel spirit, and you know when spirit's around you. Saying about knowing how far, where you need to go, and when things happen, they happen for a reason. It smells quite delicious. So it is a lovely flower. But as I look up the stem, you've had 2 or 3 mishaps in your life, but you've managed to overcome them. I have a lady with you. This lady is mother or grandmother. She's making cakes in the kitchen. I can see her. She's making muffins. She was a lady that was always baking, always managed to have some cakes on the table. She's showing me making angel cake. And she's given me the bowl for you to lick. So this is a memory for you. She's saying to you, remember who you are. Don't let others put you down. She's saying she didn't bring you up to be somebody that holds back. You have to speak your mind, but only in certain circumstances. So it's no good opening your mind and causing a problem. It's like me. My New Year's resolution is to engage my brain before my mouth, because I have said something which I shouldn't. So I'm very, very careful. And this is my family I'm talking about. I'm very, very careful to what I say now. But when I speak with spirit, I never bring out anything that is nasty. I give it as it is. I have Angela. I want to give you Doreen. And I want to give you Jean. So I know those names are around you. And we have a gentleman here. This gentleman loved to be in his garden. He's showing me tying up his broad beans. He said often when you was a little girl, you would help him. He's saying about knowing and loving yourself is part of what life is about. But he loved you to pieces. I'm given James. I'm given also the name of Bill and Brian. So I know they're connected with you. He's saying, I have to give you some lilies of the valley. So that is for, I want to say for spring, because that's when the lilies of the valley come. And can I give you Barbara, please, as well? So take that love that's been given to you. And can I say thank you for working with me? And I'm going to say thank you for working with me. Right, did I say Angela Lovell and Anne Thomas, didn't I? So Angela Lovell and then Anne Thomas. Oh, come on. I want to give the flower in the middle. Right, I have a pink rose, Angela Lovell. I want to bring that rose up. It's like it seems to just be losing its luster, but it is there, and it is there for you, this lovely pink rose. Pink rose means, sorry a minute.
You want another one?
A cup of coffee, please. My brother's just making me a drink. As I look at this flower, the pink rose means mother love. It also means knowing yourself, and it also means family. This rose is perfect for you, Angela, Angel. But I want to give you Angela. I have a lovely, lovely lady with you. And this lady who is with you brings you a lovely, lovely warm hug. It's like she always, when she was on the earth plane, used to give you a hug. So I want to give you the virtual hug again. I'm shown here that she used to make a lot of food, and often there was some wasted. She's showing me making an apple tart, and then she's showing me making a steak and onion pie. She always had her oven on, always, always busy. She's saying about always remember that cooking a good meal is always good for, for going towards, if you want a boyfriend, by feeding them, you are helping. But I just want to say, no, you have to cook from the heart. And this is what she's saying to you. Cook from the heart. She's given me bacon and egg and sausage and beans for you. So I know that you must love your breakfast. Right. As I'm talking to her, I've got a gentleman just come in. And this gentleman's not got a lot of hair on his head. He's come in smoking a cigarette. And she's just told him off. She says, get outside with that cigarette. We don't allow smoking in here. And she's very adamant about this. She's saying here, your strength is very much in a way that you don't allow others to underrate you. And this gentleman is very, very much the same way. He's gone outside, he's got an ashtray outside, he's put his cigarette out, and he's come in, and this lady's made him a cup of tea, and it's in an enamel mug. So you must know where the enamel mug came in. He's saying here that you have to start to bring yourself back to where you were before. I'm giving Richard, Paul, and Alan for you. And I am giving you a great big, it's like a gladioli. You know the gladioli? It's that big, and it's got purple flowers on, and that's for your spirituality. So I'm going to leave that with you and say thank you for working with me. And Thomas, your turn now, please. And Thomas. Oh, God. And I want to give you the carnation, the pink carnation. The pink carnation always means to me mother love. It is also called dianthus because it's more online with the not only the carnation, but it's like the pink, but it is a dianthus. The pink flower means mother love, and it also means as well knowing and loving in family. We have a lot of flowers that have not come out in here, and I know as I look at this lovely flower, the pink, it is showing you that you are ready to move forward in your family. Okay, I feel your strength comes from within. I know that you have got lots of worries at the moment, especially with your sister Avril. I know that you are sending healing out all the time, but sometimes you have to give healing for yourself. Stop worrying about other people so much. Ask for healing for yourself. I know as I'm talking to you, sweetie, that you have had your share of it. You've got some beautiful grandchildren. Look after those as well. Even if you can't help your sister at the moment, you can be there for her. You can show her how you do look after her. You have got to learn to trust in you again, and don't let others put you down. I have a lady with you who struggled quite a lot before she went to the spirit world. She was a lady that gave of herself. She always took things in her stride. She smiles at you, and she's saying that you helped her so much before she passed to the spirit world. She said she loved her bedroom. You made it right for her, and she said, thank you. I know this is Rosemary. I've got that same feeling with her, but she just wanted to say to you, trust in your own abilities. She says you look after the family the best you can, but she's saying trust. I know it's hard, and I know as she's talking to me, she loved you. Sweetheart, there is change is coming, and you have to bear with them. I have a gentleman with you. This gentleman, as he comes forward, he brings you a great deal of love and kisses. And I feel this is a dad. I know there's a problem with the chest. I know that he had so much going on for him. He said he passed before his time. I am given the name of George. I am given also the name of James. And I'm given the name of Kieran. So I know they're connected around you. I need to give you a lovely, lovely orange rose. And the orange rose is for memories. So take the love that is being given to you, sweetheart, and know at the end of the day, you have friends that absolutely loved you. All right, and love you still. Okay? So can I say thank you for working with me? And can I speak to Cheryl Myers and then Anne Williams? Okay? Right. Cheryl, are you still here? Yeah. Cheryl Myers and then Annette Williams. Right. Cheryl, I want to give you this yellow button chrysanthemum. These always come out in September, and they show me that you've struggled. September and November are the times for you. The yellow is for memories, but each flower represents you and family. We have 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 flowers here, and a lovely, lovely one here that someone went to the spirit world too soon. The yellow flower is there for you, for your love, for your understanding, and for knowing yourself. I know he is very close with you, this gentleman. This gentleman is about 5'10" in height. He liked to give people his points of view. They weren't always right, but he's bringing you his points of view. He would listen to the radio or watch the television, and then he'd give an update on things. I know with him as well that he was either a grandfather or a father. He liked a drink before he went to bed. He liked to read, and I can see him and you sitting by him while he's reading. He's very much a man that had a lot of love to give. He's saying about doing what you love best, showing people that you can understand because you've got the listening ear. I'm given Danny or Dan or Daniel. I'm given Michael, and I'm given William, maybe known as Bill. I also want to give you Peter. So there's a Peter around you as well. There's a lady now with you, and this lady is very much, I am. She's that kind of lady. Listen to what I've got to say. I am clever. I know who I am. Mother, sister, or aunt. She was a lady that always gave some kind of problems within the family. She was a good laugh, though, and she loved her makeup. She's showing me putting makeup on. She loved her hair. Her hair was beautiful. But she was also a lady you could talk to. And I feel you talk to her quite a lot. I know as I'm talking to this lovely lady, she wasn't very much of a cook. She's saying here, Cheryl, that it took her all the time to boil an egg. But she said she was willing to learn. Cheryl, I'm given the name of Anne, Jean, and Dorothy. So they're family or friends. But also you have the healing and the listening ear. Use it well. Take time for you. Okay, sweetheart, I'm going to leave that with you and say thank you for working with me. Annette, that's fine, Cheryl. Listen to it. Feel it. Okay, Annette, are you still here? Right. Annette is not here then, is she not? Oh, you are here. Okay, Annette, let me just choose a flower for you. Right, I'm giving you the chrysanthemums, the lovely burgundy ones. These are my favourite because my husband grew them for me and they were growing lovely. But when they cleared my garden ready for me moving, they removed my flowers. So I've got none this year. And especially after my husband passing. But once I get moved, I shall have some more of these because I love the burgundy chrysanthemums because they come September and they also come for November. September is the first opening of these chrysanthemums and they do last until the first frost. They mean to me for September, providence, love, and knowing who I am. I also feel with this one for November anniversaries, but as I said before, the Chinese, they worship them, and I love these flowers. I know also with the chrysanthemums, they also give off a lovely energy, which is needed while the winter months. Annette, there is a lovely lady with you, and this lady brings you a lovely set of china. I don't know whether she left her china to you or you understand where the china comes. I can see also china dolls, and I can also see little tiny thimbles and china. I want to say it is to do with collecting. She loved to collect. Annette, this lady is very much close to you, and it's mother or grandmother. But I know with this Annette, there is a lot of love coming to you from her. She's saying about doing things which you know best. And she's saying that you sometimes just hold yourself back a bit. But she's saying, don't worry, things will get better. Annette, I'm given Anne or Annie. I'm also given Jack or Jacqueline. I'm also given as well the names of Margaret and Dorothy. I know they're around you. But as I'm talking to this lady, she sat up the table and I can see her reading. She's reading a magazine. So she always had a magazine delivered, either Mother, Woman's Own. But whatever it was, she is just reading that paper. And she said, yes, I had lots of favourites. She says, I love daffodils. And she wants to give you a lovely bunch of daffodils. As she's talking to me as well, There is a gentleman that is around her. This gentleman is your father or your grandfather. He was a bird watcher. He loved birds, and especially he loved the bullfinches and the bluebirds, and he also loved as well the robins. And the robins to me mean, as I've said before, messengers from spirit. But since my husband's passed, I've had lots of blackbirds, and they sit on my roof and they sit in the trees, and I can hear them cawing. I know I have John. I have also the name of William, and I want to give you Brian. So I know they're connected around you. I'm told to say to you that, Annette, you have to follow your dreams. I am given a beautiful purple rose for you for your spirituality. I'm told to say to you, follow your dreams. And I'm going to leave that with you and say thank you for working with me. And that is my lot today. I'll be back on Wednesday at 4 till 5. I am on Prism of Light tomorrow at 2 p.m. So if you would like to join me there, good night or good afternoon, good evening, whatever. Enjoy your day.